Fox News. First Alert Weather Extra starts now.
Hi everyone and welcome to First Alert Weather Extra, our all-weather streaming show exclusively, as we just mentioned, on our streaming platforms. I'm First Alert meteorologist Lauren Linehan, and we wanted to talk all things cold weather this evening because honestly it feels ridiculous outside. As we look at our First Alert Sky Vision from Summiton, you look outside and you're like, oh, looks like a pretty normal evening, no big deal. But the problem is, it's really cold, abnormally cold for the middle of November. Right now in Summiton, we're checking in at 30 degrees, and check out the dew point too. Dew points today have been in the teens and 20s. And if you're a fan of Weather Extra, you know we love to talk about the dew point because it always tells us how much moisture is in the air. So when you see dew points getting down into the teens and 20s, well, it's not humid outside, but it is ridiculously dry. So that's kind of the time of the year that you got to make sure you got that humidifier running at night if your sinuses are a little bit more sensitive. And with this really dry air in place, we've been able to cool down very quickly overnight. Here's another thing. Winds are turning calmer, so there's been a bit of a breeze around today, making it feel colder, but with that breeze dying down overnight, it's just going to get even colder. A live look at our First Alert Sky Vision from McWane Science Center. All quiet, a clear sky for tonight. Once again, we have a first alert, not just for freezing temperatures in the morning, but for some widespread frost to develop. Love this photo we got in from Aniana today from Nikki Lawler. If you have any of your own weather photos, you can submit those directly through the First Alert Weather app. Scan that QR code at the top right corner of your screen. Maybe you're watching us on the app. If so, you're already in the right spot. So we expect more frost to form tomorrow morning. If y'all have any beautiful photos of the frost, we'd love to see them. Checking out current temperatures right now. We're not even at 7 o'clock yet, and already we're bracing ourselves for impact for just how chilly it's going to get overnight. So right now we're already down to 30 in Jasper and Pell City, 36 in Aniana, 37 in Centerville, 39 in Aliceville, still holding on to 40 in Tuscaloosa, but 38 in Alexander City. And it looks like the Birmingham temperature sensor said, I'm out. I'll be back maybe when it turns springtime again. But yeah, the Birmingham temperature sensor, can't blame it this evening. We've got clear skies over Birmingham. Any cloud cover is down to our south and east across the Wiregrass, south of Montgomery. So for us tonight, the recipe for clear skies and calm winds means we're going to see temperatures falling into the 20s again for tomorrow morning. Even some low 20s possible areas north. So we got to remember the 4 Ps: pets, plants, pipes, people. Never want to forget yourself, right? So have on those socks before you go to bed tonight. Crank on the heat if you haven't already. If you haven't already, mad respect, because I finally had to crank mine on the other day. So let's look at the next 24 hours. We still expect to stay dry. Again, starting off tomorrow morning, very chilly with temperatures in the 20s. Once we get into the afternoon, we should see temperatures back on the other side of 50 degrees. So it's not going to be that much warmer, but maybe a couple degrees warmer than today. Plenty of sunshine for tomorrow as well, and winds still coming in out of the northwest, that icy north wind at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then here we go into Saturday morning. Looking ahead past the next 24 hours, 48 hours from now, we may see a few more clouds around on Saturday, but generally still going to be on the chilly side. And unfortunately, look at our static meter. It's off the charts in a bad way down below. I mean, we are going to continue to see that clinging, shocking feeling when you reach for your car handle or go to pet your pet, because like I mentioned with those dew points, we've got some very dry air in place. And with that dry air in place, that certainly means that we're going to be seeing temperatures struggling to get very warm, but also that static meter, that First Alert Zapcast, is going to be running high. Now, of course, we got a lot going on as we head towards the weekend. We've got some college football games. One thing we could be seeing is a developing area of low pressure, our next big thing along the Gulf of Mexico. We've been wondering, okay, could we end up seeing any rain from this system? I still think most of the rain is going to stay across South Alabama. Eventually, though, we could see a couple of isolated showers as we get into the Tuesday time frame. So we'll go ahead and give a first alert for maybe a couple of isolated showers by Tuesday. Could even maybe see some linger into Wednesday. Not a guarantee at this time, though. Honestly, the forecast as we go into next week is a big question mark. Here we go into Thanksgiving, and you'll see we are finally noticing maybe a hint of rain. So models have basically been going back and forth. Are we going to see rain or not? This is a very low confidence forecast at this time. Even though Thanksgiving is a week away, still really can't pinpoint whether we're going to be seeing rain or not. It's like The atmosphere is trying to spin up a system. The question is, when would it get here? Would it get close enough, bring enough moisture for us to even see rain? So right now, we're kind of banking on Thursday night, maybe Thanksgiving night, finally seeing some showers moving into West Alabama and pushing south and eastward for Black Friday. But as we look at that Thanksgiving forecast, what about temperatures? Well, I will tell you, we are going to be looking a little warmer. Temperatures should be back in the 60s with more clouds around, with a potential for a developing system. Morning hours would be a little cooler with temperatures in the 50s. So if you're like, I can't deal with this, I want it to be spring already or go back to what actual fall should feel like, we should be seeing some improvements as we get into next week. But coming up after the break, we will take a look at that 7-day forecast before we send you out into this chilly and frigid Thursday evening. First Alert Weather Extra, we'll be right back.
The holidays are fast approaching, and if you're like a lot of homeowners, you're starting to clean some common areas around your house to prepare for family and friends. Well, today I'm joined by BJ Worsen, the owner of West Shore Home, to find out how West Shore can completely refresh your bath space and do your entire project before Christmas, or your entire project is free. BJ.
That's right, Joe. If you need a new shower or bath, you're likely to spend hours cleaning it before family and friends arrive. So I'm going to do something special. If you need something new, give us a call and I'm going to take $1,500 off each bath remodel project. Plus, for a limited time, like you said, I'll promise to have it installed by Christmas or the entire project is free.
You're serious. Now, Christmas is coming up fast, but you're saying if a homeowner chooses to move forward with their project, they'll have their new shower and bath before everybody shows up for the holidays, or the whole project is free. That's amazing.
It really is. Most companies aren't even offering an installation date in the next 3 months, let alone promising to have it installed by the end of the year. And for anybody looking to get it done, now is truly the best time because we have some amazing financing options. We're doing 18 months with no payments and no interest. That means you won't have to make a payment until well into 2024 after your project is complete.
That's fantastic. Now, BJ, sometimes it's helpful to see one of these projects. Can we see one?
Sure, let's take a look. So this customer had an older fiberglass tub and shower combo. They wanted to take this out and replace it with something a little more new and more modern. This laser etched tile has become one of our most popular options because you get the look of real tile, but it's super easy to clean. And the best part is this customer was able to take advantage of that financing plan, so they don't have to worry about making any payments or paying any interest for 18 months after the installation date.
Love it, BJ. Thanks so much. Folks, call West Shore Home now to take advantage of this great offer. 18 months of no payments and no interest financing. Plus, for a limited time, they're taking $1,500 off every shower and bath project. And you heard BJ, get your shower installed before Christmas or the entire project is free. Do not delay. Call the shower and bath experts at West Shore Home now.
Welcome back to First Alert Weather Extra. I'm meteorologist Lauren Linehan. I want to give you one last look at that 7-day forecast before we send you out into the frigid Arctic cold. So for tonight, we still expect temperatures to drop down into the 20s. And we're going to go ahead and give you a first alert for temperatures at least being below freezing through Monday morning. Now, during the afternoons, we'll warm up a little bit. Not much, though. We're talking upper 40s, low 50s Friday into Saturday. There's actually going to be a reinforcing shot of cold air coming in this weekend, a little dry front, and that is going to put temperatures again Sunday morning near freezing or below freezing, with temperatures Sunday afternoon struggling to even hit 50 degrees. So we'll see a few passing clouds over the weekend. Any rain should stay to our south. The big question mark is going into next week. There is still a lot of uncertainty on, are we going to see a more unsettled pattern? And if so, when's there going to be any rain? Is there going to be any? So right now we have a 20% chance of showers on Tuesday. Some models have been trying to keep some rain into Wednesday, but this is still several days out. I'm telling you right now, it can and it will change. So you've got to stay up to date on the First Alert Weather app for any updates as we change this. Hopefully we'll get a better idea of stuff over the weekend. But then, of course, Thanksgiving Day, right now, most of the day looks dry, but there's still some uncertainty. So we have some rain arriving by Thursday night, but I wouldn't count out totally that there could be some rain around on Thursday. Right now, Wednesday is dry. That could change, though. The bottom line is, one thing that has been consistent is as we look later into next week, 60s back in the forecast. So it should be getting a little warmer closer to Thanksgiving. And we'll see about Black Friday. Chief Meteorologist Wes Wyatt will have an update on that Thanksgiving forecast coming up tonight on First at 9. In the meantime, I'm meteorologist Lauren Linehan. Have a safe, happy, and hopefully very warm Thursday evening. See you tomorrow.